Shout out to the wolves, salute to the ninjas. So, how you doing, Nino? I just wanted to say thank you for driving by for the first time, and I know you seen me. We always seem to lock eyes at the right time, right? And you didn't do what you normally do, and fuck you, motherfucker, and blah, blah. You didn't do none of that, right? And that's why I didn't go, and do none of that. I was like, oh, he gonna look away? I'm gonna look away. We finally have come to peace. Hopefully you can keep this going, because this is what you literally need to do to gain the favor back of the Lord. You need to just leave me alone. I don't exist anymore, you know? Just like I say to yous, when I see yous, you don't exist. I'm going to walk right by. Just keep that going so the Lord can, I'm not a bad guy. And although I got to do the Lord's work and, find new people that are, kind of bad, I don't dislike you. I don't hate you. My father taught me not to, because someone taught you to be like this, or didn't teach you certain things to make you not do the shit to people. So that's why I don't get mad at my enemies, because I don't have enemies. The enemies I have are the wicked spirits in high places, the ones that fuck with all of us. So how about the enemy of my enemy be my friend? The spirits don't like you guys, really. You know that, right? So, I appreciate it, though. I really do. I hope you don't take this as mocking or... No, I take that as what Anthony... Remember Anthony? I called a peace treaty 2 years ago. Remember? Now I'm calling for the peace treaty. But, after my Lord's going to keep smashing you guys. But it's a good start. When I see Anthony now at work, he might look at me. You know what I mean? And if you do, I give you respect, homie. You on your GQ shit again. Got your, you know what I mean? And you keep it going. I'm like, why couldn't it be like that from the beginning? It could have been like this the whole time. You guys don't like me, and everybody just ignores me. We're going to let him work hard. Let this fucking idiot work his heart out. You're not getting paid any extra. And you would have seen that I'm going to keep working that hard anyway. Regardless of the pay. His job is boring. I can't sit out there all day and do nothing. And then maybe you would have came around and said, yeah, this guy does really work hard. Maybe we should get him on a good route, Because hating me, sound the horns, hating me and putting me on that small route now, I get it. It's away from everybody. You can perform the shenanigans. But what you didn't count on the whole fact of, it's a school zone, so there's a lot of, decent, regular people. You didn't count on that. You thought they were never going to talk to me because you didn't think I'd talk to them. But all this was designed from the very beginning. You understand that? My father wrote about us. He just didn't say our names. And now, we get to fulfill the Lord's will. Yous are going to get yourselves destroyed completely, or yous are going to stop and join the team. Not join my team, or no, you're going to stop doing this shit now. Maybe not to everybody, because trust me, some of these dudes out here, they deserve to get worked for a couple of weeks and then thrown right away. I understand that. They're not going to work. They only want to work a couple of weeks, get a check, and you get it? So I understand that. And then abusing wicked-ass people that do things, I think we have jails for that and shit. But I also think that people in the community righteously always do that. When we find out that you're a fucking scumbag in a community, everybody stops fucking with you, You won't get a job and you'll be asking why. Why won't nobody hire me? Because you're on the blacklist, nigga. You wanted to touch that little girl, right? You wanted to beat the fucking chief of police son up, right? You wanted to be gangster. And now they told everybody, never hire that piece of shit ass motherfucker again. You can get him the fuck up out of here. See, I understand those things. And I don't mind it, you know? Because spare the rod, spoil the child. You know, that's kind of what God said. If their parents were whooping their ass when they was younger, they wouldn't be like that. But they spared the rod, and their child is spoiled, and then they think we're going to deal with this shit. No. No, we're not. Confirmation. We're going to put your ass in jail. Or shun you. See, a lot of people can't understand. When they wow out during their teenage and 20 years, and you don't have the in crowd, your family is not family that everyone owns. Like, you got to realize, the mayor's son, the chief of police son, the head nurse, doctor, all the people in positions, they had family before that was doing that. So when you pick on that one goofy ass nigga in school, or he ain't gangster, I want to get on him, and you have no idea that when he goes home and tells his father, and his father goes to his job, and they start talking to all the buddies, and you get labeled the bad kid that fucks around with everybody's kid, you're banished, nigga. You're done. You'll never get hired there. And if you do, they're going to play with you. They're going to put you through the matrix. They're going to put you through the gauntlet. And they're going to fuck with you and make you quit. Make you tee off on one of them and get charges on your ass. See, a lot of my brothers and sisters didn't understand this. And a lot of wicked people. And I used to try to tell them, you're getting back what you did in your old days. That's what's happening. You wanted to be a fucking gangster. You wanted to be the fake version of Tupac. And you didn't realize the whole rest of the world isn't like that. And we don't like that shit. And we'll put you away for that. And if we can't put you away, we'll shun you away. That's it. We just ain't got to fuck with you no more. And you'll learn how badass you are then. You know? Because then you got to go to another neighborhood where you don't know nobody. And there's always another you waiting for you. Oh, you think you bad? Oh, you ain't home no more, nigga. You over here. You get it? So, I say that to say this. Maybe you thought I was one of those people. Maybe somebody lied to you and said I was one of those type of people. So I understand the hate, you know? But you guys should have came to me. Should have did your research. You should have judged me by the things I do now. Not what people tell you I did, which nobody knows me, so nobody knows what the fuck I did. My own family don't know me. And like I say, I already confessed all the things I've already done in this world that's like bad. You know what I mean? That's the point of GMB TV. Because that's the greatest power of a preacher. A man that actually went through shit, didn't follow the Lord kicks your fucking ass, wakes you up, and then you could talk to anybody that was on your level and say, no, this is real. It's hard. It's not like the cartoons, though. It's not like, it's not going to be easy, you know? It's hard changing your life when you're programmed to be a hip-hop fucking retard that chases after women all day, and all the adult males don't seem to think that's not going to lead you into a life of crime. You know, because you're going to want to chase females. If you chase females, well, when your female says, you don't have enough money, and then you realize, well, I'm only 16, 17. I can't get a real job. How the fuck is he going to impress her now? There's only one way. And it ain't legal. See, I had to experience that myself. I had to stop being the great kid or teenage man I was and not have one of my promises fulfilled. I always promised the Lord I'll never sell any drugs. And when I broke that promise, I said, well, at least you're only going to sell weed because all other drugs kill people. And I'm not having that on my conscience. So, you know, I did me. But I lost a piece of myself. That was a fucking reward that I got to hold on to and be the last of the niggas in the projects. The only black nigga that won't sell drugs. go to school and try to get a job. And then I grew older and no one would hire me. Even though I was one of the best. Even though everybody knows me in town to be a hard-working helper. You know, not the greatest hard worker, but you know, I was athletic, what I mean. So, you know, athletic people usually work hard. And did that help me? Did all the years of me not beating your fucking kids up? Did all the years of me not telling your daughters, don't go over there, he just want to sleep with you. Those dudes are dogs. Don't. All the fucking years I served you other nations of people, what did I get for it? Nothing. I didn't get anything. I got your ass to kiss. Confirmation. And it was okay though. I had to pay for the sins of my forefathers. And I have. I've served your people. I haven't even been able to minister to my own people. My father won't bring me around them. He brings me around all the other nations and makes me save your children, your old people. You know how angry that makes me that he fucking won't let me save my own people? Minister and talk to my... He won't. Because they're fucking wild. They would have put me down a long time ago. Or, you know, he would have really started going. Because the Lord says, I'll strike you niggas down. Really? You think I'll do these nations bad? You're under the curses now. I'll do you dirty right now. Right now. These other nations and shit. You see how it took 3 years before he came and visited y'all? Started fucking y'all plans up? If you was of my people, he would have fucked you guys up immediately. Because the Lord created me to go to the nations. You know, like Jesus Christ did? He didn't just sit there and talk only to his people. He brought the word for everyone. And that's the guy you wanted to stop. A man that just wanted to bring the Lord to you. You know? I understand if you was doing some snaky, you know, shit. Fucks things up a little bit. But the way I was teaching